Hello, how you doing? Been a long time. Good to hear. It's good to be able to speak to you again. Been pretty busy. Been focusing in on trying to readjust and re-maneuver some things, if that's a word. Some things and just come trying to gain some new concepts and new ideas that I can share with those who are, you know, looking to do whatever. Um, Word I want to give to you today. This is a word. This is an interesting statement because it would probably be kind of confusing too. But what I want to give to you today is good and perfect things. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that we should be looking for in our lives for good and perfect things. And I know you're like, well, okay, well, wait a minute. Good and perfect. Perfect is, there's no such thing as a perfect anything. And that's true. But in this sense, when I say good and perfect, and considering the fact that, and it's a conjunction, so it's combining the two, that you're talking about how you perceive a situation in your life. Like I consider my marriage a perfect marriage. Do we get along all the time? Do everything work out perfectly between my wife and I? No, it don't. But she's the perfect woman for me. And so you may say about your spouse or your significant other that they may be the perfect one for you or your job. It might not have all everything that you want, but it may be the perfect job for you. You may be passionate about it. You may really and truly enjoy it. So it's based upon, in a sense, upon perception. Is this a situation or this circumstance that you're in good and perfect? And if it's not good and perfect, what are you doing to change the situation? Or is it something that you just totally need to let go of to find that good and perfect thing that you want in your life? So it goes to this sense. Okay, say for instance, you're in a business venture. Is that business venture does it satisfy you? Are you happy? Do you have a sense of freedom? Do you have a sense of peace or joy? Do you enjoy doing what you're doing? Do you enjoy, um, let's say you're in an MLM business venture? Do you enjoy interacting with the people, trying to draw people and communicating with people? Or do you enjoy sales? So you have to, if you don't, then you need to evaluate it and see if it's something, if this is really what you need to be doing. And so even with your job, but people will say, well, I need my job. I gotta have my job. I gotta pay my bills. Yes, you do. But is it good and perfect? But if I don't keep my job, then what will I do? Then you need to evaluate the situation and see where you are and see what you can do. That's all I'm saying. Basically, is we accept too many things in our lives that most of the time we dread doing, because I've had jobs that I dreaded getting up to go to because it wasn't good and perfect. I had pieces in there that I enjoyed doing. I had look nuances and things about the position that I enjoyed, but the other things that I didn't enjoy outweighed the things that I did enjoy. So I had to make a decision. And I made the decision to step down because it wasn't good and perfect and it wasn't worth my health. I only want good and perfect things in my life. And you got to determine too, what do you want in your life? Do you want to continue to accept mediocre? You want to continue to accept where you are. Somebody's told you, and even me, that you have to have a job. You got to do this, got to do that, do that. To an extent, yes, you do, because the bill collector's going to, the bills are going to keep coming. And if you don't pay the bills, the bill collectors will be calling. But maybe you need to also look at your financial situation and determine, are you operating in a good and perfect scenario? Do you have too much debt? Then you maybe need to readjust and get rid of a lot of debt. I mean, it's for me, I hate debt. And do I have debt? Yes, I do. And now, but it took me a long time to get that mentality to hate debt. My wife got it before me, but now we both have it because we have somewhere to go. So debt is not good and perfect. Debt keeps you bound in owing some company a significant amount of money. And if something happens, say for instance your job goes, then I mean, what are you going to do? Because you still got to pay the bills. It's all these things in our lives that we accept that leads us into a place that we don't find out that we don't want to be in, because we don't in some instances, some of us may think we don't deserve good and perfect things in our life. Some of us may have been told that we not worthy of good and perfect, and so it's been etched in our thinking, and so therefore we don't accept anything that's good and perfect. If something good and perfect happens in our life, we think it's a strange thing. But everyone deserves good things and to happen, and good and perfect things to happen in their lives. Unless, I mean, it's just a matter of what are you willing to accept? What do you want? Are you heavy inside? Are you weighted down? Does life have you broken in anguish? Then what can you do to change it? What are you willing to do to change it? Or do you just accept it and just basically lay in it and accept where you are? I'm telling you, there's a better way. There's a better, that's better. Basically, that's all I could say is just there's better for you. But are you willing to make the change? Are you willing to search out for a different way? I'm here to tell you there is a different way. There is another path. It's not the path that we always it's not the path that we always accept. There's always a different path. There's a different path to go down than where you are now. And you may feel stuck. You may feel like you don't have no other options. You may be it's in so deep that it's like you don't see, you can't see your way up back out of it. You can't swim your way out of it. You're in the very depths of the sea. And let me tell you, all you got to do is start moving. All you got to do is start swimming and start looking for a direction. Start focusing on different things. Take it one step at a time. It's not, you can't. It ain't gonna happen overnight. It didn't take you. You didn't get there and go get there overnight, and it's not gonna happen overnight. It's just like when you're working out and you trying to get in shape. If you're overweight, you didn't get overweight overnight. It took a period of time, and so it's gonna take a period of time to lose it. So You just got to determine in your mind, you got to change your mind. You got to retool your mind and retrain your mind to think a different way. We got to stop accepting the junk that's in our lives. We got to. We got to. Yeah, it may seem hopeless, but no situation is hopeless. There's always some period point of hope. There's always a place of hope. You just got to look and seek it out. And it might be the smallest, minute little thing, but it's something there. I hope this helps someone. I hope you hear my heart in this, because I'm all about helping and encouraging and inspiring people, because people, you who are listening to this video deserve greatness. And I I want for you to receive the greatness that you deserve. I want to help you find that the place of peace and joy and freedom. It's not about money, because money, you can have all the money in the world and still be in bondage. It's not about that. It's about your own individual inner self and your own inner peace. So again, hope to hear from you. Listen, I've got many avenues that you can connect with me. Let's just talk. Let's connect and talk, and then it's just, you know, it's maybe get I can give you some ideas, some strategies, some direction. I mean, I'm here to help. I'm here to guide and to increase those who are willing and ready to do so. So, hey, connect with me. Uh, you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on my goodness, what other avenues? Instagram and Twitter. But I mean, if you really want to connect with me, best way would be Facebook, and we can talk. And hope again this helps you. Hope it helps you think about think about where you are, and even maybe think about a new direction. So good to be back and bringing forth another video to you, and hope to hear from you. Have a wonderful and beautiful day. Bye bye.